Alright, so we're back with Armored Warfare on the EU server. Now, gonna be doing something a bit different. Instead of playing the BMD, which I love playing, it's a great vehicle, I kinda wanted to show some MBT gameplay. T-62. Great tank. Wasn't in service that long, because real life had a very slow rate of fire with its 115mm. It's basically an upscaled T-55, more or less. First tank to ever use a smoothbore, or in service with a smoothbore. I'm pretty sure they were trying stuff like that back in the 50s and late 40s, but never really broke through with anything until they developed APFDS rounds. I mean, I've been playing it a little bit. I got almost everything unlocked, except for the 2 engines, two ammo types, the best APFDS and HE, better HE, and the commanding sight. Oh, one thing that's neat about this is that you have some options. I mean, you can take the rangefinder or the gunner sight. See, it does not stack with laser rangefinder. Improves maximum accuracy. This improves minimum accuracy. I'm not exactly sure, but I think minimum accuracy, when you're fully aimed, and maximum accuracy is when you're fully aimed out, like when you're moving. I think, or is it the other way around? Well, either way, it's gonna help me with my accuracy. So, yeah. Let's get into a game, see how it goes. T-62 is pretty good armor. I mean, its turret's very good, but the whole armor is meh. Oh yeah, this tank's still in service with some countries. I was reading how Cuba used it to great effect in the Angolan Civil War to beat South African Olifants, which are heavily modified Centurions. I mean, its 115mm gun isn't bad, but yeah, the Russians don't use it anymore. They use the 125mm. And you know, this and the first T-64 are the only tanks to use it, besides North Korean vehicles.
Driver, crank it.
Affirmative.
Which way should we go?
Gunner, scan for targets.
Affirmative.
Loader, ready up. Up.
Which way
Driver,
is
move
everyone?
out.
I think we should go north. I don't know, something about the design of the T-62 I always really liked. There's not very many Russian tanks I like. I don't like the T-55. They're in-service ones, the T-55, the T-62, the T-64, T-72, T-80, and T-90, and now T-14. I only really like the T-62 and the T-80. I just felt the other ones just don't look right to me. Getting some weird FPS drops. They did improve the FPS, like on some maps I get 40 plus with my computer. It's pretty good. I'm not picky about frame rates. I mean, 30 right now is fine as long as it's a smooth 30. Cause you can have 60 FPS, but it can be a choppy FPS. Probably switch to heat. These guys are...
Ammo, up.
It's not really a sniper tank, it's not actually that accurate. Ooh. Move up. Try to get into a hold down position. That's why the T-62 excels. It's a very good turret armor. Find something that I can't see. Yeah, this thing, I feel this thing was made to spam heat. 115mm heat cannon. That's the pen. Yeah, the pen's not damage. The fact that this can do 3 to 400 damage just makes it better versus heat. And you don't really want a 5 AP DS that lightly armored vehicles gives a chance to pass through. I missed. Probably there better to fire APDS. And this thing is fast, and now it accelerates fast. I don't even have the top engine. Should we go back? Yeah, let's go back. I mean, you might know the T-62 from World of Tanks as a fast, maneuverable, rapid-firing vehicle. That's T6. That's the first model T-62 with the 100mm. And World of Tanks vehicles accelerate way too fast. I mean, this is pretty reasonable. I mean, on road, getting up to 45, bending. Turn's very good ever since I got those upgrades.
Hostile truck, mark.
Scorpion.
Identified.
Hostile, TC.
Dang it, I missed.
Identified target.
Hostile, tank. Got the tank.
Order east. Identified target.
Hostile, tank. Lost the track.
Card.
Track is hit. Track's repaired.
Oh well, I tried. Got 2 kills out of it. Might lose this one, but T-62 is a great vehicle. A little bit slow rate of fire, but very powerful gun. Get the Scorpion first. can't side scrape against the Scorpion. It just fires a Hesh, an HE. It's all up to this AMX 10P. I find to be a almost useless vehicle because it has no anti-tank capabilities. It just fires this autocannon, which is great at dealing with lightly armored vehicles, but I think that's an MBT, and you can go over that hill, right? The gun sounds are cutting out. But that's pretty much alpha. Yeah, he was firing HE shells. They used to do way too much damage if you watch my older videos, because you could fire at the front of the tanks with them. Basically fire a grenade, you know, and the heaviest armor of tanks, and you'd still do damage. You could do that versus even the strongest armor in the game, and it was so stupid. Everyone's did pretty good, I guess. Second in damage on the team. Oops. Whoops. Have a daisy. Oh, we can get something. Oh. Let's get the better engine. What does this do? View range. That's pretty good. I feel I wasn't without scouts. Let's get the better ammo. Better ammo is always good. This one. Yep. Ammo is expensive. Very nice looking tank to me. I mean, I don't know, I don't like tanks with like these big giant turrets. Like NATO tanks have. You go look at like an Abrams turret, or I can show you that right now. Like, see how big the Abrams turret is compared to its body? I mean, even with the Leopard 2, it's the same thing. I mean, but if we compare like the that's what I was picturing right now. I mean, now look at the Challenger 1. See any body left? I know it's a very well protected turret, but there, you see how little the turret takes up of the body of the vehicle? No, I always same with the T-62, and then the Chieftain takes up a lot of its body. The Russians are able to achieve this by having a carousel autoloading system. T-62 doesn't have one. It's a hand loader. That's why it has a taller turret compared to if I ever get to the T-64, I'll show you. It's like cut off here pretty much. But they have this system where the ammo is stored like this around the turret, and then this auto loading, like, it's like a big conveyor belt. I mean, it allows you to have a much lower tank and stuff, and it allows you to eliminate the loader, which allows, you know, less, you don't have to make room for a loader, just a gunner. But it does cause a problem. If you watch some videos of Syrian T-72s, you'll see that one RPG hit to the side, and the tanks spewed out fire because all the ammo is exploding inside. So it gives you an advantage and a disadvantage. I mean, also allows it. The auto-loading system doesn't necessarily let it load faster. It lets it load more continuous, because, you know, a person picking up a shell and shoving it in is going to get tired, whereas a machine isn't. But the person with the loading the shell might be able to go faster in the first, until he gets tired. Oh, they barely have any MBTs. That means it's a heat day.
Affirmative.
Gunner, scan for target.
Affirmative.
Buses.
Loader, ready up. Up. Driver, move out.
Get that new ammo, it's barely usable. Maybe I should have got the engine. It's kind of weird because even though there's no nation tech trees, it's kind of sort of like it's more set up NATO Warsaw. I guess you'll have a couple countries that aren't part of NATO or Warsaw that use their own vehicles. Mainly South America will, and I guess. Let the T-62 push. Oh, LAV, get back. I'll be the tank, or the armor. Let me take the damage. I need scouts. Come on, people. Stop scratching the paint. I'll go around this way.
Identify target.
Hostile, easy.
Loader, heat.
T-76 going behind me.
Identify target.
Hostile, tank.
Loader, again.
Ooh, that's a heavy arm target we're gonna need. Back to
Loader,
heat.
heat.
Oh, there's a glitch right now that if you keep switching it, you can get the reload time down. Because of that one perk that improves ammo swap speed. Since ammo is a lot more important here, you going, man? There's a guy this way. That's a pat. Let's sneak up on him. You bleed speed whenever you turn. That's all I gotta say.
Identify target.
Oh, who are you?
Load heat.
Everyone. 2 kills. Pretty good. I think they were both lightly armed vehicles though, so. Tank destroyer. I should probably focus on getting a tank destroyer, but no tank destroyers want to play right now. Lots of credits, good XP, team performance. Came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, I think. Let's see, should we upgrade something? Engine. Let's get that, and then also get the commander's sight, just for more view range, because we couldn't see that scorpion until he'd fired. So this will help with that. But yeah, that's it. Again, the video here.